Nakon aktuelnosti iz cijelog svijeta, sada govorimo o Evropi koju trese Evrovizijska groznica. Večera se očekuje drugo polfinalno veče. Mi smo o svemu govorili sa posebnim sagovornikom, čija je pobjeda na ovom takmičenju brojnima i dalje jedan od najupečatljivijih momenata njegove novije historije. Aleksandar Rybak je 2009. godine predstavljao Norvešku na Eurosongu i pobjedio sa čak 387 bodova, najvećim brojem koji je bilo koja zemlja postigla u historiji Eurosonga po tadašnjem sistemu glasanja. Podvig je još i veći ako uzmemo u obzir da je tokom takmičenja imao svega 23 godine, pa Rybak ostaje najmlađi pobjednik takmičenja koji se takmičio sam. Istovremeno njega je te 2009. godine oduševila Regina, a potom nešto kasnije i Dino Merlin. U intervjuu za N1 naglasio je kako bosansko-hercegovački takmičari nedostaju Euroviziji, ali je podijelio i detalje svoje nadolazeće posjete i nastupa u Sarajevu.
Thank you once again for speaking for N1. Even though you won the Eurovision Song Contest 16 years ago, as far as I know, people here... Yes, people here in Bosnia and Herzegovina, in Sarajevo, and in the region generally still remember that moment quite well. And I think that quite often we hear your song Fairy Tale on our local radio stations. Yes, so
really?
I think
I'm
that
happy.
Many will be interested in details about your upcoming visit to Sarajevo. Have you visited the city before, and what are your plans?
Well, I have been once before. Well, I've been in transfer as well, but that, it's airport, doesn't count. But I have been once with a performance in 2011, or maybe actually 2010, the year after I won with Fairy Tale. I remember what I remember very good is that there was a guy with a Viking helmet who introduced me on stage. It was a TV show. I don't remember all the names, but it was very fun. But it was one of those days where we had just taxi from the airport to the hotel, from the hotel to the TV station, and then back and just sleep a little bit. And then it was a very busy schedule those days. And this time I look forward to wake up, take a little run. I always do jogging now before breakfast and enjoy the city, enjoy the buildings, the architecture, the history, and just be able to relax and finally enjoy Sarajevo.
Yeah. And what can audience here expect from you this time?
Well, this whole tour that I have been working on, polishing, working, it's all about meeting my fans. It's all about just finally travel the whole Europe, maybe the whole world, but definitely Europe. And of course, then Balkans is very important to me. A lot of supporting fans. And I just realized that I am the kind of artist that people expect to meet after the concert. And sometimes it's very difficult. I remember in Sarajevo, everyone was waiting, even though it was like 2,000 people. Everyone was waiting for a photo, and it's impossible. It will take like 8 hours. But I know that I have some very, very supportive fans. In Bosnia and Herzegovina, I have some very supportive fans. And that's why I have this tour where it's half show, where I sing songs with them as well. It's more like a sing-along. It's very nice. And then everybody with the ticket gets a photo with me. Or you can turn it around and say that I get a photo with everyone. Once I'm there, I will want to focus on everyone who is visiting me, who is supporting me. I still think it's much more real and natural to have this kind of communication instead of follow. It can be a little bit like shallow, over the top, We have to live our lives. Not everything can be communication here. So I'm very happy that I have very supportive fans who have waited for me. So 15 years now since I was in Sarajevo last time, and still they are supporting my music. So now I'm thinking, Alexander, it's really about time to say hello to your fans over there.
If you agree, let's talk about the Eurovision and the experience of Bosnia and Herzegovina. I guess that you already know that Bosnia and Herzegovina hasn't participated in Eurovision Song Contest for several years, mostly because of the financial reasons and challenges. And I would like to hear from you, how important do you think it is for smaller countries as Bosnia and Herzegovina to participate in such a global platform that Eurovision Song Contest is?
Bosnia had so many good songs. So, of course, I think that people survive without you in Eurovision, but they definitely feel the absence, of another beautiful Balkan land who actually always did something natural, always true to you. I remember Dino Merlin, and an older man who was singing, from his heart in 2012, maybe 2013.
With Love in Rewind, I guess.
Really good performance. And that's what people are missing by your absence. And I remember in my year, in 2009, the Bistro Voda, really good music. Again, so natural. They didn't try to compete with the trends at the time. That is so important in Eurovision. What I love, most of your participants have stayed away from English, and we need those kind of songs in Eurovision. The grand scope of Eurovision, it helps the artists to become more relevant, more focused. There's more hype about each. Like this year, every artist, no matter if they're high on the betting list or the lowest, every artist has so much hype about their song. It's not just a video you scroll by on Instagram. It's actually something that people will talk about for many weeks, many months. So it's one of the very last stages in the world where people still unite about something and not everyone is in their own little screen. And mostly I'm just happy to see that Eurovision is slowly again becoming an inclusive party for all the different kinds of genres of music. It used to be a couple of years, it was only like only the depressive or the angry people who got to sing. And it's nice. I like that kind of music sometimes. Like Rammstein is one of my favorite bands, but I think that it's boring if every contestant is following the same style, the same genre. Now, this year, we have so many different expressions on stage, and finally I feel Eurovision is starting to get back to its roots. So I'm looking forward to saying thank you to my fans in Sarajevo, and probably from all around Bosnia and Herzegovina. I'm very sure that people are coming from, because there are quite few people now who will come to the event, probably from around the country. And it has been, with TikTok, after I started TikTok, my song Fairy Tale had 45 maybe million streams on TikTok. I mean, on Spotify and iTunes. And now it has like over 500 million streams after I started with TikTok. So it's like my music has been born anew. With my song Kotik in Russian, it has also just exploded. in streams and views. And again, it's not numbers, it's people who watch, who listen, who share the song. And I just want to say thank you, to have a chance to meet my most supportive fans.